or 1 8.
New Mexico State Police, this is Kelly.
Yes. Hi, Kelly. This is Lucart Scarda. I'm calling and sorry about that. That's my my clock. The reference number is NMSPR260970. I spoke with the Italian officer Fasanella, but I'm just wondering, checking up on my my neighbor who's a felon, and you guys have this on record too, where he threatened to murder me and my dogs, and you guys did come out for that. I don't know, it was a few months ago, but I appreciate you guys responding on that. But yeah, I went over to collect, very politely and stuff, get my puppies because they have 3 of them locked up. I take care of all the stray dogs out here, and then they say they own them, and then they've so anyway, I went over there, and one of the guys, I have it all recorded on my live, but his son basically body pushing me. I mean, he's right up against me I got 2 puppies, one in each hand. And he's calling me the N-word, and he said he was going to kill me twice, and then as I'm walking off, they throw a rock at me, and hit my leg. And I spoke with Officer Fasanella, and initially he asked if there was bruising on my leg and stuff, and this was right after it happened. And sometimes things you don't feel it till later, but my leg's been really hurting. I've been having a hard time walking around and stuff. Honestly, I'm pretty stressed out, because I got 2. One of them's a felon, and they're saying they're going to kill me, and I don't want to be, I don't want to, I'm tired of this. I don't want anything to do with a war, but I will defend myself. You know what I mean?
So are you just calling because you're requesting an update on the incident?
Yeah, I mean, I need to know what's going on because, this is ridiculous.
And you said that your leg is starting to hurt you now. Did you need an ambulance?
No, I cannot. Okay. I can't afford, $1,000 for an ambulance. No, I can't afford that. And I can't leave my dogs over here while I got 2 people saying they're going to kill me and my dogs, next door. So no, I can't do any of that.
Okay. What's a good phone number for you?
Felon still has a gun either. I don't understand that. And someone who brags about going to prison.
Okay.
Why does he have a firearm? I don't understand that. Why does a felon have a firearm?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, and he's got
maybe
a trigger on there too to make it automatic, pretty much. So I mean, I got, you know, I mean, this is too much, you know. And I've even had, not Officer Fasanella, but I've had your officers pointing guns at me too when I did nothing to them. I mean, what is up with this world? You know, where you're just trying. Is everyone trying to destroy the good people in this life?
I'm really not sure, sir.
Yeah, I think you are sure. How about the New Mexico DUI program? Isn't that great? You know, my sister was murdered by a drunk driver, and that was 30 years ago, and the New Mexico laws ain't changed once a bit. You know what I mean? Catch and release the criminals, the drunk drivers, the felons, the pedos, all this, you know, these people. So you do know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Okay. Hey, Christopher. Doesn't really matter, you know, because other people are going through 100 times, million times worse than what I'm going through. But holy shit, I don't know what to do anymore. My health is weird, you know. Woke up middle of last night and just had a crazy panic attack, just sweating bullets. I don't get it. Well, what else is new, I guess, you know? But yeah, gets stressful when all alone. You know? That sucks. Family's everything. And I think it's crazy how a lot of people, they got family all around them. And they take it for granted, you know? And this message is for Don. You know, I'm not mad at you, and you still are my friend, you know, but I just can't, that's something I can't deal with. I can't have someone calling the police to do a welfare check on me. You can look it up, and there's 90% of the time welfare checks go wrong. I saw this one where this daughter called welfare check for her dad, and when you got down to the bottom of it, this daughter wanted her dad gone so she could collect on insurance, but the dad hadn't done anything wrong, and she's real worried, you know. And some people are truly worried, so they send the police. That is the worst, one of the worst things you can ever do. I mean, you know, you're not gonna, instead of you know, make a video for the person, say hey, or try and you know, send them some text messages, or call them and let them know that you care, you know, and you're not going to tell them what to do, and you're not going to, you know, you're not going to be asking them, Art, have you been smoking marijuana? Are you drunk? I mean, what kind of friend is that, where you're asking them, you know, talking to them like a little kid or something, you know? If you're not hurting anyone, it's your damn business if you want to do whatever the hell it is, you know what I mean? But, you know, I just can't have that, you know. But you know, this welfare check I was talking about, this is just one instance. They killed him. They killed the dad. Dad was just trying to drive off, and this tyrant police jumps on his vehicle. Basically, I mean, he's riding right on his window, and then he shoots the dad. He tells him to stop, and then he shoots him, you know. And the dad had fired back, and they called an ambulance for the officer that got shot in the arm or something. It wasn't major, but they didn't call an ambulance for they probably let 30 minutes go by. They could have saved the dad, but they, Boxer, you okay? Wake up. Boxer, wake up. It's okay. Boxer, wake up. Boxer, wake up. You okay? He's having a bad dream. It's okay, buddy. That's all I have is weird dreams too, bad dreams. But yeah, anyway, I'm just talking to myself. It just, welfare checks are no good, you know, when you got someone coming, you know, that's armed to the T, you know. There's no welfare in that, you know. I mean, how are you going to comfort someone when you walk up to them dressed in black, wearing body armor, bunch of weapons. And not only that, but, trespass on my property, wake me up. I'm laying on the couch trying to feel better. And he's just walking around my property. You know what I mean? But police do this all over the place. And then people do it too. Just people. There's no stereotypes. It's just people that see differently, that they just think you got to keep us safe, safe from ourselves. And the same ones that make us feel unsafe, they're trying to make us feel safe. And I take care of all these strays out here, and then, the neighbors saying, "Oh, that's my dog." Well, I got news for you. They're not my dogs. They're not your dogs. They're no one's dogs. They're a life unto themselves. You don't own anything. You know what I mean? This is my wife. This is my kid. That's one thing, I miss my dad, but my life was about his life, what he wanted me to wear, how to dress, And most people are becoming like clones anyway. But I hope my dogs are okay if I can't be here to help them. But who am I? Why does it matter? It's what sucks for me, and I kind of just finally realized that I guess it's me. I'm the problem, I don't fit in. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. God bless everyone.